Paul from Southern Cross Medical hooked us up with it. It's a fantastic machine, certainly with all the cleaning that we need to do. And, you know, it's very important that we do that. And if we see what's happening in Victoria at the present, we need to not be complacent. So this certainly speeds it up. It is a lot more efficient at cleaning, and it certainly sanitises everything. And, yeah, we can certainly stay on top of it that way.
And I've heard it's reduced your cleaning time dramatically.
It has. So we're still doing the hands-on touch stuff, you know, throughout the day, and then at night, and that we will then run through with this machine as well. And any opportunity through the day we do as well. So especially in our group fitness room here, after a class is done, we can run through and sanitise everything quite quickly and efficiently.
And what's that timing like? I heard it was 2 hours before, now it's something.
Oh yeah, it's cut it down considerably. So, you know, what was probably taking us a couple of hours to do, now we're getting down to like 10 and 15 minutes. So, and as you see, when you see it go, it is quite efficient. It does set off a bit of a mist, and we need to probably just keep people out of that area for a little bit until it sort of settles. And it settles on the gear and sanitises, kills all the viruses and germs and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, it's great.
And how important do you think it is for you as a business right now, especially when you've got so much to comply with?
Very good question. I think we all have a community role here. We have a responsibility to the community. And as I said, we see what happening in Victoria at the moment, we can all tend to get a bit complacent, I guess. And I think now with things starting to opening up and that, we need to be even more vigilant and use some common sense on this. Because we don't want to get wound back. And we see that happening in Victoria now. I spoke to some operators from Melbourne yesterday, and they've just got clubs open and they're looking at getting them closed again. So we just don't want to go there. So for the sake of doing things right and playing by the rules, you know, it's so important. And as I said, that community, it only takes one person, and that can go through the whole community.
And in terms of cost of the device, of the machine, and of course the liquids as well, do you think it's quite affordable as a business for you to be buying the product?
Look, you know, there is an expense involved in it. I think certainly long term, yes it is. And I think it's also that peace of mind for the community and our members that we are following through with these things. It's not just a case of ticking and flicking, so to speak. It is actually doing what you say you're going to do.
And is it something that you think long term it's affordable, it's worth buying the product long term?
Oh yes, look, well and truly, because whether we like it or not, this is going to be the future, you know, and moving forward and into the distant future, we are going to have to be doing these things and keeping things clean and wiping down and sanitising and all the rest of it. And this isn't just health clubs, this is everywhere. And, you know, we're all going to have to adapt. There's going to be a new normal. And this is going to be the new normal. We're not going to go back to the way things are, you know. And, you know, we mightn't necessarily all agree with that. However, that's the cold, hard reality of it, I think.